Amazon showed off their new Kindle Fire this morning. The device is small enough to be held in one hand and has several cool features, but what people may like best? The price, just $199. Apple's cheapest iPad is $499. So here to talk a little bit more about all of this tech stuff is Pioneer Press technology columnist Ojeda-Zapata. Julio, before we get into the question of competition for Apple, we have to talk for just a minute about the new Kindle Fire. I'm going to put this on the screen for everybody. Amazon is going all out marketing this thing. Take a look. This is what people saw on the front page of Amazon.com today. A full-page ad about their new gadgets. So from what you've seen and heard, what are people going to like about the Kindle Fire?
Well, there are two important things to keep in mind. One is the price. It's an amazing price for the kind of device that you get. But the other thing to keep in mind is Amazon's back end. Amazon has a lot of much more content than other Apple rivals do. You know, TV shows, books, music, movies. There's just a ton of stuff that Amazon can throw at you, and they also have a sort of a back-end technology that sort of speeds up web browsing. So they, up in the Amazon cloud, there's a lot of stuff that sort of enhances your tablet experience.
Right. I don't know if we're comparing apples to apples in all of this because that price point is so much lower. But if we try to do that, it does seem like the Fire is missing quite a few features that the iPad does have.
Well, it doesn't have a camera, it doesn't have a microphone, and that's because Amazon is positioning this device as an information consumption device, not a device that you're going to use to create content. So it's a very clear move on Amazon's part, and it's a smart move because it keeps the price of the device low. And again, because Amazon has all of this content that people crave, books, movies, TV shows, music, people are just going to use the device for entertainment, so those missing pieces are probably not going to be all that important.
This company really seems, in talking about Apple, that they're not afraid at all to sort of cannibalize on their old products and then just keep coming out with new ones. How do you compete with that if you are another company?
Apple has been very smart about keeping the price of its devices low. I realize it's more expensive than the Kindle device, but what you get for the money with the iPad is remarkable, and I also expect Apple in the near future to sort of lower the price of the iPad to compete with Amazon.
Yeah, and as we look ahead one more time to that iPhone 5, that's supposed to make this big splash next week, what have you heard in particular about it?
There are a lot of rumors, and apparently it's not going to be a revolutionary upgrade. It's going to be more of an evolutionary upgrade. The one thing I'm looking for is 4G. There are a lot of Verizon phones, for instance, that have really, really fast internet access, and that isn't found on the current Verizon iPhone. I'd like to see that on the new iPhone, but I don't know if they're going to do that. The jury's out on that one.
All right, well, very good. We'll have to see how everybody responds to all of this. I do know one thing. Technology is moving forward at a very, very rapid pace. Ojeda-Zapata, we sure do appreciate your time tonight.